So what are the tools we're going to use to grow our income streams? What do you need? What tools do you need to grow your income streams? The first thing you need is predominant skill. Predominant skill. What stands out? What skill stands out predominantly in your life? Now remember, I didn't say predominant profession. I said predominant skill. And I'm going to explain why I say that. Now, you don't earn money by your profession. You earn by your skill. So, in terms of income, I don't think of myself in relation to my profession, because if I do that, I limit my effectiveness. I think of myself as a communicator, a trainer, a consultant, an advisor. Those are skills. They are not profession. I'm a communicator, I'm a trainer, I'm a consultant, I'm an advisor. Now, I can use those gifts doing corporate training for a multinational company. Because now I'm free from the tag of a profession. I am using skills. Once you separate your profession from your skills, you now can see the scope of what you are going to be able to achieve. So don't just think of your profession. I know you have a profession. You call yourself by whatever profession. I'm a lawyer, and so on and so forth. Yes, that's your profession. But what are the skills you use as a lawyer? What are the skills you use as a doctor? What are the skills you use as a carpenter? What are the skills you use as a hairdresser? Most hairdressers have a lot of skills. They are confident. They're able to listen to people's secrets. They're able to engage people in conversation. And these are... They are all skills you develop. Some skills you develop unconsciously, but you just find out you're able to do it. I just realized I can teach, I can instruct, I can train. I've trained people who were poor, and I've helped them to pick up professions. Then I said, why not? Why don't I repackage this skill, go and make money with it? And I do that. All right, so it's skill. Now somebody would say, well, but you are called. Yes, that's my vocation, but I have skills. And you don't make money simply with your profession. You make money with your skills. So take time, think through your predominant skills. What do? Are you a trainer? Are you a communicator? Are you a confidant? Are you an advisor? Are you a consultant? Are you an inspirer? Are you a motivator? Are you creative? Think of all those things. Do you have a sense of color and shapes and structures? Can you put things together? Can you organize? Those are your predominant skills. Secondly, you have to consider your secondary skills. I see my predominant skills as communication, training, advising, consulting. But I have other secondary skills. I have a sense of color. I have a sense of art. Those have become my secondary skills. I need those. And everybody has got secondary skills you have developed. Sometimes you develop them by virtue of having done something over a long period of time, or you've worked somewhere for a long period of time, or by association you pick up all these skills and you realize, oh, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. Your predominant skills are important. Your secondary skills are important. Thirdly, you need hobbies and interests. Things you love doing for fun but tend to be quite good at. It could be playing golf, playing football, understanding football. You know, it's amazing the number of people who understand football these days. You know, it used to be that only football coaches understood a football game. When most of us, when we watch football, we're just waiting for goal. These days, I listen to people, young people, and they know formations, and they know attacking midfield and defensive midfield, and who is a box-to-box player. And I said, this is skill. These are hobbies, but the hobbies have given them talent, skill, ability. They can make money with that. Don't just support Chelsea. Don't just support United and those other guys. Don't just support them. Number 4, you have to set higher financial targets each year, because inflation is going to eat your income. Inflation is going to reduce what you earn. If you earn £100 this year, next year that £100 will be less by a couple of percentages. And if you go at that rate and you earn the same amount of money without increasing your target, you will end up with depreciation or depreciated value of your income. So every year you must set new targets. Now, I did these things just without anybody telling me. I set financial targets, and I've been doing that for much of my life. Every year I say, well, I want to earn so much. I want to move from this level. I want to be able to make this amount of money, and find ways in which I can attain to my targets. And number 5, very important, there will come a time when you cannot work actively. Prepare for that time. Invest for your retirement. Whether you like it or not, your body cannot take constant work actively. So you must prepare for the time when you are not actively engaged in work. I believe retirement time must be the most enjoyable time for everybody. Everybody should look forward to retirement, when you can relax, cross your legs, recline in the easy chair, and let the money flow. You can go on vacations without hindrance. You can take care of your grandkids and spoil them. If you're a man, you spoil your wife. If you're a woman, you spoil your husband. If you're not married, spoil yourself. But you have to look forward to that day when you can really enjoy life after giving about 50 years or 40 years of active service, to just take a break, travel around the world, see nice places, and just breathe in the air, smell the roses, observe art, go to the opera house, listen to beautiful orchestral music, go to the museum, watch nice paintings, sleep, wake up at 12 in the afternoon, and have no problem of anybody firing you. No deadline to meet. Just enjoy life. I believe there must be a time when you do nothing except just enjoy life. But retirement can be very scary. Retirement can be very scary. And if you don't prepare for it, it can really, really be a very horrible time on earth. And for most people, that's what retirement is. No system, no pension system can take care of your needs permanently. You have to take charge of that. Oftentimes we hear about the importance of diversifying investments, which is very important when you're doing investments, but I believe diversifying our income streams is just as important, particularly in very difficult economic time. I'm chancellor of a university. I'm a chairman of a bank. I'm a chairman of a pharmaceutical company. I work with an ICT company. I sit on various boards. I run my private consultancy. I sit on think tanks, on advisory boards. I do so many of these things, and I still jog and I lift weights. Now, so how are you able to do all of these things? It's just efficient work habits and the skills you develop along the way to help you to make decisions very quickly, to manage your time more efficiently, and to be able to think through the solutions that people struggle with. And I just realized I could do that. I mean, I didn't have banking training, but I'm a chairman of a bank, and I was intimidated the first time. I said, wow, what am I going to do? I'm just going to make a mess of myself. But money is so easy to understand. Just find out where it's coming from and where it's going. Track it. And, I sit down there and I have all these bankers and people with all kinds of banking degrees. And I ask very simple questions. What about this? What about that? Everyone says, we haven't thought about that. You look at facts, you query the facts, you demand answers from the facts, and you get the answers. It's not that hard. If I can do it. And I was horrible with mathematics. Still horrible with mathematics. But I realized really in finance, you don't need serious mathematics. It's just addition, subtraction. But I just realized all you need to do is add up the numbers, subtract, and be detailed, and be logical. And you understand it. It's not that tough, really. Many times we allow things to intimidate us. You look at a financial statement. Wow, what does that mean? It doesn't mean much. It's addition and subtraction. So you have to have efficient working habits, time management, good cooperation with people, team building, inspiring people, be a good person, be able to work with other people. Monitor social needs and trends. Find out what people need, what's happening in the marketplace, what is happening to people. Because the need of society is always a business opportunity. If people are spending too much time in traffic, it means that there are things they're not able to do and may need somebody to do for them. Somebody to take care of their groceries, somebody to cook for them, somebody to help them to solve some problems that they're not able to solve. So check what the society is doing to people and find solutions. Monitor social needs and trends and build useful contacts. Don't burn bridges in life. Make good friends. Connect with people. Don't make unnecessary enemies. If an enemy is a useful ally, keep him. Hate him, but keep him. But you need them. So you always have to realize you don't need to like a person for him to be a useful contact or an ally. It's not just about personal like or dislike. It's about usefulness. Are they useful to you? Can you use that contact? Can you use that connection? So build useful contacts.